We all know that if we wait 20 years, fashion trends always come back around. And believe it or not, the same goes for hairstyles. So grab your scrunchie. I'm going to go ahead and grab Ella's here. Or get your crimp iron ready. Julie Spruill joins us today from Supercuts to take us back in time with some, can we say new trends?
Oh, yeah.
Retro trends,
A
really?
new twist on the old stuff.
I like it. Julie, how are you?
Good. Super excited to be here.
We're excited to be here because, you know, this is something that is like dear to me. I was excited about this. I like brought out like the gold chain. I'm going to embrace the whole 90s vibe today. And you say you really are seeing that a lot when it comes to trends.
Absolutely. I mean, I have my high pony in today. This is regularly how I go to work. It's definitely on point with what was in the 90s is now live and well again.
Here's the thing though, how to get it done maybe using today's technology, which I was saying, Ella here, this is exactly like Natalie maybe 30 years ago, back in the 90s. I did the high pony and this was like my thing. And I was telling Julie though, I did the old school braids when my hair was wet. And then my mom would like take them out and I would get this look. We gotta step this up though and get it a little easier maybe?
Yeah, so you probably don't have your crimper in your basement anymore, which is fine.
Can't say I do.
We've all upgraded to the flat iron. So what you can actually do is braid the hair, and if you can take larger braids and smaller braids, so I have one here already, and you actually go over it with the flat iron, and once it heats up, when you take the braid out, we have all this awesome texture in here. So we can achieve the same look without our crimper.
Do you pull it back before you braid it? Because it looks like this is not crimped. Is that correct?
So you can pull it back before you braid it, and that's going to save you a whole lot of time. So you're going to split your time in half by only doing the hair that's actually going to be styled there.
And we were talking about scrunchies that are back in style.
Yes.
I'm even buying my toddler scrunchies now, which is a total throwback for me. You were saying though, realistically, they're safer for the hair.
They're so much better for your hair because they are surrounded with fabric, so you're not going to have that breakage that you might get from the type of band that I'm wearing here. So it saves your hair.
I know that band all too well. Now here's one that's kind of throwing me off a little bit. We're talking guys.
Yes.
I'm seeing some tips. He's rocking the tips. Are we doing frosting tips again?
The frosted tips are coming back, and they are alive and well. It's great, especially for the little kids and the younger guys, because you can see that nice transition of his dark base and then the lighter ends. Makes it super fun for him to wear. And then the nice thing, once the hair is already blonde, you can go ahead and make it a funky color if you want to. But that blonde will always be there. So if he wants to change it up and put like a blue on top of it or a green, that'll wash out in a couple weeks, and then he'll be back to his frosted tips.
Well, I was going to say, Mom, are we good with blue and green? Yeah, she's shaking her head. Yeah, she's playing along.
Yeah.
Well, this is actually when I saw pictures of my husband back in the day. He totally had
He's
these.
been bugging for frosted tips for a good couple months now.
See, my husband was all about it, and it's all coming back.
Yep.
This is a style that I would not think of, but I feel like I can handle it.
Yeah.
Explain what we're seeing here with our final model.
So we know with the 90s that accessories were really big with the butterfly clips and the little clippies that go back and forth. So we kind of just upgraded it with a modern twist on it. So still keeping that neon color of the 90s feel, but we just slicked it back with a little stronger hold hairspray and then put those neon bobby pins placed back. So that way it still has a modern, like I said, but 90s feels till it's still.
It does totally have a 90s feel. And I'm always one that, like, if I have a bobby pin and I try to hide it, like I get it to match my hair. I need to I need to change that, right?
Right, not anymore. So when I go out, I love to style my hair like this, and I'll do it with silver bobby pins, and I'll actually crisscross them or do all different shapes with them. It's a super fun way to kind of jazz up a basic smooth style.
Now you said hairspray here to get it slicked back. Like I like trying to do that slicked back look with like a bun or something.
Yeah.
What is the key? Do you spray and then like pull it back?
So you definitely want to direct it back first with a comb, and then you can hold it in place and then just spray as you go. So we really don't want to touch it because hairspray does have that tackiness to it. So kind of let it just live where it wants to live and then smooth it out with the hairspray. Even the back of your hand would be great to smooth it out.
Okay, I'm feeling good. I feel like I can handle this. And again, I just seeing this high pony, like this just takes me back here. I absolutely love this right now. So we were having some fun talking about trends at the beginning of the show, and we mentioned the Rachel, for instance. Now, we are not seeing that much. You haven't gotten any requests for the Rachel haircut, have you?
Not necessarily, but the layering is not going away anytime soon. So there's real PC layered haircuts for women, and then for guys. Unfortunately, the bowl haircut's still around. We're just styling it differently, and we might call it the undercut now. So it's the same technique that we would use back in the 90s, but we're just styling it a totally different way and giving it a cooler name like the undercut.
A cooler name than the bowl cut. Okay, this has been fun. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to all of you. We appreciate you guys. And yeah, we'll be right back.